In terms of your health and fitness goals, nothing is off limits. That's why a cheat day, of course, is built in. I happen to love wine, and Bill, you handed me a bottle today. What is this?
Yes, that's the Perseverance Old Vine Zinfandel that we highly recommend going into the fall months. The reason I say that is the juice is absolutely succulent, wonderful spice components, beautiful layering of the flavors.
I want to drink some right now after you described that, but let's say that I was having an entire meal. What would I have this with?
I would have that with chili, any stews, a nice Italian ragu, traditional ragu, and perfect for the tailgating crowd going out for the football season.
You know, for a long time, people called me the big ragu. But what I love about this is, once again, you can work it into your healthy lifestyle goals. Try something like this, and it's both delicious and something you could look forward to on your cheat day. Now, wine happens to be my cheat day item.
Yep.
I know it's not yours.
Nope.
It may not be yours. The key thing, though, is 1 day per week, anything you want. And I think that's part of a healthy lifestyle goal.
Yeah, totally. It helps keep you on point. If you can't have something ever again, you're just going to think about it constantly. So I think it's so important. I think that something that can be incorporated into your diet every single day, though, is what we talked about during the show today. And that's pasta. This is so popular and such a huge item, a staple in the American diet. But there are really wonderful choices now. Really wonderful choices.
There's better choices than ever before. Of course, growing up, I had a lot of pasta. And by a lot, I meant big plates 2 to 3 times per week, a lot of pasta. With it, though, of course, we're always trying to minimize the glycemic effect, or how much sugar gets released into your body when you're eating something like that. Now, we talked a lot about, of course, the fact that whole wheat pasta is much less than white pasta, and we're always trying to minimize that effect.
But I think that it's also to pay very close attention to the portion. I've jokingly said many times that you always see the mound of pasta and then 2 teeny tiny little meatballs next to it. Well, it's way too many carbs and not nearly enough protein. If you can sort of in your mind reverse that, you'll be really moving in the right direction. Yeah,
wonderfully
have a
huge meatballs.
Fist-sized meatball. You've had them before.
Fists of
You've had
meatballs,
them.
a little bit of pasta.
A fist-sized meatball, like a softball, and a much smaller amount of pasta, or incorporate a lot of vegetables and lean protein directly into your pasta dish. And now you have something that's much more balanced, that's the appropriate amount of carbs. So it's not just the ingredient itself, it's the portion on this, or the proportion of one thing to another that's important.
I agree. In fact, I'm actually drooling right now just thinking about these big meatballs with a little bit of pasta. That being said, lastly, from a culinary point of view, the taste.
The taste is fine. I know that a big concern a few years ago when some of these whole grain products showed up on the market, that they were a little bit grainy, or maybe the texture was a little bit off, something that you weren't used to. I completely think that myth has been dispelled with some of the great products that are in the market. The sprouted grain does have a little bit of a bite to it. The Barilla product here, for example, it is phenomenal. I mean, this to me tastes exactly the same. Exactly the same as enriched flour pasta.
Would you serve it?
I do serve it to my clients and my family. Yes.
And eat it yourself.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to eat it as soon as we're done here.
In fact, yeah, you might not even wait to cook it. He will eat it just out of the box. Did you have fun today?
I always have fun.
I had a blast, and hopefully you had a blast as well. And remember to make the most of your life and live it fit now.